haven't made a video in a while. So I wanted to use this video to talk about what's new in my life and what I'm doing and why it's important to me that I do all of these things. So I want to start off by saying that I love my life. I've got a pretty great life. I don't hate my job. I get to make music, get to hang out with my friends a lot. I get to see my family a lot. I've got other hobbies I get to participate in. And in no way is this video meant to be to complain about any of that. I have it so great. I have such a great life. However, like most people, the things I'm involved with, they take their own toll on me, right? And I've got to figure out a way to make it all fit into my life in a way that works for me and is beneficial for me. Recently, my life has been kind of hectic. I haven't made a video of any kind or even bothered turning on this camera for close to 3 months now because I got a new job. I actually helped the company I work for open a cafe. So I helped open a business. I helped start a cafe. And for the last few months, I've been learning a ton about what it takes to start and own and operate a business. But along with that, I've still been making music. I've still been traveling. I'm still trying to find time to get in the studio and rehearse for performances. And I'm still traveling a lot to Kansas City to play with my band. It's been really hard with a new job and a job that I really care about, a job that I'm really involved in. I've helped start a business. I'm helping run it day to day, and I'm helping grow it, and it's really fulfilling. It's a really fulfilling job. I love the people I work with. I love the community I work in. I live really close to where the shop is open at, so my commute got shorter. And all that's really rewarding, and all of that is really great and fulfilling. But it's also kept me from some of these other things in my life that I also love to do, and other things in my life that are important, like my friendships, my relationship with music and playing an instrument and practicing and rehearsing. But the more I've been thinking about this and how much I've struggled with all of these new busy things in my life, I have been thinking about why I do them, why I do all these things. And it's because they're good for me. They make me a better person. I'm trying to learn as much as I can. I'm trying to be involved in a lot of things, and sometimes that gets to me and it seems like, no, this is too much. You shouldn't be doing this, or even imposter syndrome. I'm not good at this. Why am I trying this? I don't know anything about starting a business, running a business. It's become apparent to me recently that I've done so much growing in the last few months. Rehearsing for shows and writing music. The time I have for these other little pieces in my life, I've realized that the time, even if it's just a little bit of time, the little bit of time I get to spend on them has to be so much more intense, and it has to be intentional. The time I spend on things has to be intentional. I have to be paying attention. I have to be engaged. I have to be practicing, whether it's at my job, whether it's my instrument, and I'm constantly trying to challenge myself in that way. And it's a lot, but it can help you grow. Even this video right now. I realized I haven't made a video in a long time, and I wanted to do something different from what I had already set out to try and do. Just video editing in general. I've got a microphone set up, and I'm trying to mess with new ways to do audio, and even though it's just another thing, I feel like sometimes I'm trying to squeeze so much into my life, or trying to squeeze things out of it, trying to get out of it. I'm just trying to remember that I do these things to be better, to learn more, to be a better friend, to be a better human. And so, I just hope that if you're watching this, you can remember why you do the things you do and continue to fill your life with things that challenge you, but are good for you, are challenging in a way that helps you grow and helps you get the things out of your life that you want, because life's too short. So one thing I decided I would try and squeeze into my life recently was on my last trip to Kansas City. We had a pretty big show, and then that was on a Friday, The next night, we were in the studio. I was in the studio for probably 5-6 hours tracking drums. One other thing I decided I would try and squeeze in that weekend was a martial arts tournament. I've been training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for 3 full years now, and my friend and training partner Chris, he talked me into just jumping into this tournament. I decided, why not? You know, if there's any time to challenge yourself mentally and physically and to learn a lot along the way in a really small amount of time, it would be jumping into a martial arts tournament. And I'm used to doing that with work. I'm used to experiencing that when it comes to music and performing and recording. But this was something that was totally new. I did end up losing my match, but I'm really proud with the way it went. It's really easy to get into life and to get caught up with things. Learning new things and challenging yourself is not easy, but being honest with yourself about the things you can achieve and the things you want to achieve, and setting out every day to try and make a little bit of an improvement has been really beneficial for me, mentally, personally, emotionally. And so, I would just encourage you to challenge yourself to a new experience, to a new way to grow. Being uncomfortable is a really underrated way to learn about yourself. So, thanks for watching.